So in that case, you just to understand. Now, this is an analysis I did, like that should be on Monday, targeting that goal will hit this particular zone. Now, if I go down to like 4 hours time frame, you're gonna see an imbalance lying around here. Yeah,
Mhm.
imbalances are like FVGs, right?
Okay.
Which okay, rather on the one on the daily time frame instead, yeah. You can see an imbalance lying here. So
All right.
from Monday, I already seen that the market is quite bullish. So I'm expecting it to respect this um imbalance or rather FVG, even if it's going to reverse.
What do you call FPG?
FVG is this space between these three candles. One, two, three. So the high of this third candle and the low
Okay.
of the first
Okay.
candle, right? So they are
Okay.
imbalances. And over time,
Mhm.
if you just assignment for you here, you just to go over your charts, whatever time frame, whatever instruments or whatever pair,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Look out
I'm more
for
of a gold person, so no. So,
is it?
so I'm more of a gold person.
Okay, you're more of a good
I
person.
love trading gold. Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So go over any chart here. You're gonna see that most imbalances are always respected. It's more like a chemical
Okay.
equation, right? It needs to
Okay.
balance the equation before it can't just leave it. All right.
Okay.
So, and it's always so if I see any imbalance, it's more like a
Mhm.
magnet, whatever the gravitational pull, yeah, drawing the
Mhm.
markets into that zone.
Mhm.
So since I
Okay.
can see this on the daily time frame, yeah, I already
Yeah.
have a bias, right? Or let's say a weekly bullish bias. Yeah, that the market is going to tap
Mhm.
into this zone, yeah. And that's how it played out
Mhm.
even yesterday. And today is already giving me
Mhm.
that move, right?
Okay.
So I will now come down to my 1 hour, right? Now, that's why I sometimes, yeah, the market
Mhm.
tends to, that's why I draw this zone here. This is like, if I'm to expect a longer buy, yeah, I would want this market to
Mhm.
tap into this zone before buying. Now, if you observe here, I'm seeing something similar to what we saw on that daily
Yeah.
time frame. The same,
Okay.
I use the FVG a lot, so
Oh,
the same
and
imbalance.
it's been working, right? Profitable, right?
Yeah,
It's been working for you?
it has actually. It has. So I'm
Okay.
seeing it here. So I'm expecting this market to drop into this zone before moving. So in essence, I might experience a short-term bearish move, a short-term
Okay.
downward movement, right,
All
before
right.
the market buys, right? So
All right.
next thing is to get down to my 15 minutes time frame, right? Now to confirm, right, that
Mm-hmm.
the market is going downwards, is of course, do you know about highs and lows? Higher highs,
Yes.
higher lows.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
I do. I do. I do. I do. I say yes, I do.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So to confirm that
Mm-hmm.
the bearish movement I'm expecting for the market to tap into this zone I marked down here is valid.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm seeing a clear uh I'm seeing a clear a high, right? A low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? So that's what I'm seeing here. So like that, I'll be expecting the market to keep playing like that until it taps into this zone. Then now give me the buy move. Right? But
Mm-hmm.
while I wait on that, I still need to be careful to be sure that the market doesn't break this last high. Because since it's a downtrend, if the last high is broken, that means
Yeah.
it's giving us
It's up
a new high.
to continue to go.
Right? So
Okay.
the downward movement you're anticipating is already invalid, right?
Invalidated. Okay.
Now, you might
Mm.
ask, why am I so interested in this zone? Would it really touch this zone? Well, it might not. But I have a
Mm.
rule. I have a rule The market is actually pushing up, but regardless, I have a rule. For FVGs, sorry, not FVGs, Fibonacci. Fibonacci's are is a tool to actually track or measure the retracements of any trade. Yeah. So
Yeah.
from this major low to this major high, yeah, I'm gonna just draw this from this major low to this major high, right? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
draw this. Now, the idea is I would love for me to entertain a very good buy, right? I would love the market to tap into this zone. So let me see if I can use, I love the market to tap into the 50% or the 61.8 zone.
Okay.
Do you get that? So this is a
Yes,
healthy
I got it.
retracement point. Now, in fact, to make it very easy, let me just drag this down. This is points below the 50%, right? In fact, there are courses, or rather, there are sessions I've had on this that will explain it even more. But there are sessions I've had on purely FVG
Mm.
that will explain it even more. So let's put it this way, right? So areas below the 50 zone on this
Mm.
are your discount zone, yeah? So it's a very good area to buy, right? So if your areas above the 50 zone, that's in a downward movement, is your premium area, yeah? Of course, you sell at a premium price, you buy at a discount, right? So areas above the 50 zone are your best areas to sell, right? So to make that even clear, let me deviate a little. Let me see if I can spot a downward movement. So it would make sense. Um, these are all options. Let me see if I can spot a downward movement. Okay, okay, okay. So I can see a clear sun movement. Okay, all right. So let me use this for instance, this high and this low. Let's see if it makes sense, right? The same thing. This is a high, this is a low, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is for me to continue taking a sell on this particular trade, yeah, I would want the market to
Yeah.
tap into this zone. Remember, I told you if you're selling areas above the 50%, yeah, are your
Yeah.
premium zone, are your good points to sell, basically. All right. So let me shade that as well. So this is my 50 zone. I was just gonna drag it out and see if the market got to it and continue selling. Right. So you can see right here, it taps into it.
Yes.
Then boom,
Yeah.
sold real good. All right. So it just someone that don't actually know about this
Mm.
would want to start selling maybe here, and of course gets taken out later, or wants to sell here, wants to
Yeah.
sell, but this helps you to
Yeah.
take a better entry for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You get?
Yes,
So
I get.
that's just the rule of this FVG. All right. So you can sell, your TP can just be the last loop. You might not really need to start pushing downwards. So there's also a
Mm-hmm.
way to actually know where to target beyond the last low, but I'll leave that
Last
for
one.
another session.
Okay.
All right. It's I'm not sure. Let me connect my listen again. Mm, moment. I'm trying to connect my My board's okay. It's connected now. Still not connected. Okay. So that's about that, right? So I believe you've gotten that. So since you trade good, I don't know which where what parts of the world are you? So that you know.
Oh, okay. I just actually, I'm in Nigeria now. I just came back from the US, so that's why I will not be joining. Since I'm in Nigeria now, I can meet
Mhm.
up the 6 a.m. classes. So,
Okay. All
yeah, I've
right.
actually been in the US all along. That's why I couldn't meet up with
All
the
right.
time zones most of the time because I'm sleeping by the time you're doing this.
Exactly. I know that. That should be
It's
like
usually midnight.
12 midnight for you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
midnight right now, so
All
yeah,
right. All
so
right.
most times I'm not there. So by the time I
Okay.
wake up, you're done to all the sessions, and
Yeah,
so sometimes I just watch the recordings, and then
I understand the challenge. So
Mhm.
I would display one strategy for you just in case you go back, right?
Mhm.
You can always work with it.
Yeah.
Basically, the New York
Okay.
Open, and that should be your
Yeah. Yeah. That's the time
okay.
I usually trade in New York opening.
Mhm. New York Open is on
Mhm.
9:30, yeah, in the US. Right. It's a
Yeah.
strategy I
Yeah.
use and it's actually been paying, right? So
Okay.
I call it, I have a unique name for it, but generally it's called
Mm-hmm.
ORB, overnight, okay, open range breakout. Yeah, open range breakout. That's
Okay.
what it
Okay.
means. But I call it BIB,
Okay.
right? Banana
Mm-hmm.
Island breakout. So the range, I call the range Banana Island, right? So once it breaks out, I do the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just use that of yesterday and show you what it is. So it's actually 4:30 our time, right? It's 4:30 our time. So yeah, yours should be like 9:30, right? So it's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple. Go to a 15 minutes time frame on gold. Yeah. So once the market opens at 9:30, mark the high and the low. Just after the first 15 minutes, right? Let me zoom
Okay.
this out. So mark the high and the low, right? This is what I use. This is
Okay.
really
So the
just,
first 15 minutes, yeah?
yeah, 15 minutes. Mark the high and the low, right? That's it. So that is your range. That is your range. Now the
Mm-hmm.
idea is a mechanical approach. Yeah. The idea is if
Okay.
it breaks below, it sells. If it breaks above, you buy.
It
Simple,
works. Okay.
right? Simple.
Okay.
Now
So
here,
after the first 15 minutes of the US opening of this London New York session opening, right?
yes, after the first 15 minutes count, yeah, once the 15 minutes
Okay.
count is done, just mark the high and the low. Now the deal is if it breaks above, buy. If it breaks below, sell.
Nice. So
Right?
okay.
Now, another thing now is when taking the trade, where is gonna be your
Mm.
target, right? Um, First off, now okay, let's start with once it breaks, in fact, once the candle is over, go down to your 5 minutes time frame. This is that point I'm marked now. Go to your 5 minutes time frame. Uh-huh. Go to your 5 minutes time frame. Wait for a now you can see on this 5 minutes time frame, it's
Mm.
broke. It closed. Let me adjust this thing. Let me zoom it well so you can see how on the 5 minutes time frame, it closed above. So before you enter here, make sure
Yeah.
the 5 minutes closes above. Right.
Okay.
Once it closes above, wait for a pullback, either on the island or either on the range or within the range. That's it.
Okay.
So if it closes above,
Okay.
wait for a pullback. So if you've waited for a pullback, your entry might be exactly on this island or maybe somewhere between here. So let's say you took the
Between
trade
okay.
exactly on the range. That would
Mm.
be if you're going for a buy. exactly on this range. And of course, to be on the safest side possible, you don't want to have your SL below the island or
Okay.
it's below the last low. You can just keep it at this point, right? But you can
Okay.
just say, just to be on the safest side, keep your SL below the range, right? So now your
Okay.
targets,
Okay.
sometimes looking at the markets, you can tell where the market can get to, right? So based on yesterday, there was a
Mm,
particular high right here. Yeah, this high. That was where I targeted. So, boom, this particular high here, let me just see if I can. All right. This was my target. You can see the market actually broke and continued buying and it's still buying, right?
yeah.
But it's a short term
Mm-hmm.
because within 30 minutes you're done. Like that's how crazy it is.
Mm,
So if you took that by,
mm,
boom, this like roughly 45 minutes, it has hit TP. So this is actually this gave you 28 pips, right? You're risking like 17 pips,
mm,
for 28 pips, right? So 28
mm,
pips, if you're using, I don't know if you trade prop account or if you have your life funded account, this 28 pips is the least amount of money you can make from this
yeah.
trade. That's $28 if you're using 0.01 lot size. If you're using zero point 0.1, this is $280.
Mm,
If you're using one lot size, this is $2,800. All right. So yeah, just like say, you a scalper, right? So scalpers don't aim for the largest number of pips. You
mm,
just
mm,
lose consistent 20, 30 pips over and
mm.
over and over again.
Rest a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
See that? So if you can just focus on this, yeah, you see it play out well. Now let's go over to Monday to see the same thing. Let's go over to Monday. This is what I trade. So I'm just showing you what I use for myself, right? So let's go over to Monday. This is Monday, same time. Okay, no, this last week Monday. Hmm. Monday, I can even okay, yeah, okay. So since you're in Nigeria, I can be using that of 2:30 anyway. So Monday, all right, this is Monday, right?
Mm,
2:30 on Monday. So let me mark the high and the low. This is the high. This is the low. All right. Okay. So the same deal, right? So let's go down to 15 minutes to see how this one played out. So now, okay, so the same thing, actually, the same thing, the same rule, yeah? So it's
yeah.
broke, right? These are 5 minutes. It broke for a sell. So our entry is
Mm-hmm.
a retest on this zone, right?
So that's same. Mm,
So
okay.
you, is my, our sell will be right here. And of course, to be on the safer side, like I always say, you can keep it
Mm,
above the island or above the
mm,
last candle, to the one that hits the island. If you check this one,
yeah.
check this one we did now, it was at the low, at the candle following the one that hits the island. You can see right here, this is where my low is.
Yes. Mm,
So back to this. That's if you, I will advise here, if you have enough
mm,
leverage, just leave it above the island. But if you don't, because sometimes the
mm-hmm.
range can be large. So this particular range is like
Yeah.
what something, okay, almost 30 pips. That's like I would say 30
Mm,
points. That's like quite large, right? So we leave our
yes.
SL
Actually,
above
if you're
this
even
line.
like margin.
Exactly, it's very large, yeah. So the same thing, right? Now, looking at this,
Mhm.
which low would I want to target right now, right? Which low would I want to target? This one will be two. This one's I can decide to just shoot for this low. I can decide to shoot for this low. Yeah. If I can decide to shoot for this particular
Okay.
low, this is giving me like 31 points. Very valid, very good. Yeah. Or I can go lower, right? Now on a higher time frame, I can start to go for this low right here. Like so the what I'm trying to say is that alongside alongside having the trading this range, you need to have an idea about the
Mm-hmm.
market, right? That's one thing.
Yeah.
To have idea about the market,
Mm-hmm.
to know where your tip is gonna be, right? In fact, for a start, yeah, you might want to start targeting just 2 RR, risking 2% of whatever you're risking,
Mm-hmm.
aiming to make 2%, 2 times 2 of whatever you're risking, right?
Yeah. Position. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This particular move give us like 56 points. It's like very healthy before the market reversed, right? So if you decide to go for
Mm-hmm.
2 RR, yeah, this like around here. So it's gonna take a while before it took a while before the market hit our TP that very day anyway. Right. So you can see a
Yeah. Yeah.
limit your runs. So in this particular case, you're not scalping, you're just like day trading. So you're gonna leave it for a while, yeah. And you can see it's still
Mm-hmm.
hit TP.
Yeah.
So the accuracy, every not it's not always this good, right? Some days the market will just, like I say now, it will break below, then come back, break above.
Mm-hmm.
Some days are so crazy. But most of the time,
Okay.
it plays out well. Plays
Okay.
out well most of the time. So I'm just showing you how I do my own thing, right? So it's
Mm.
simple. So did you, okay, recite the process to me so I'll be sure you got it. If you're to trade it, like
Okay. So you said when it's 15 minutes after the timing,
exactly.
I should yeah, I should map out the the beginning and the close of the 15 minutes candle, right?
Yes,
Yes. And then I should now wait for uh, the breakout
exactly.
after the candle closes. So whether it breaks above or below, then that's when I should um, execute. I think at the lower the you said at the range, right? I should execute at the range. If it comes back to retest that particular range, then I
Yeah.
should execute if it's going to be a buy or sell. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's basically what I got, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And
That's it.
then for the TP and the SLU, I understood that one already. So
Okay, you don't get that one.
I said I understood the TP and the SL already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understood it. I got it.
All right. So that means you're fired up to go.
It's
So
like
the main thing is just to practice this. Practice,
yes.
just practice it and see for
Mm-hmm.
yourself, right? Practice it and see for
Yeah.
yourself. Then, of course, if you're okay, since you're around now, you're able to join. They will talk about other things, other necessary things in the market here, that will help
Mm-hmm.
because you need, like I said, you need to understand price action, market behaviors to know how to actually what to execute, how to target,
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, but however
Yeah.
it is good. So now back to this. Now I'm seeing something interesting here. Now I can say that my sell move
It's
is over,
broken.
right? Market has
It's
broken
invalidated.
this high. The market has broken this
So
high.
we're not selling. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm no longer anticipating the market to sell to this zone. So I'll simply just dive into my buy and of course target this area. But I wouldn't want to
Mm-hmm.
just risk it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always safety in waiting for the
Mm,
market to respect an imbalance.
mm-hmm.
See that there's always safety in that. So I would rather, in fact, what I'm going to do now is to set a limit order right here and target this
Mm-hmm.
zone. So this is what I'll be expecting from this market right now. Coming here, that's like 46 pips. Having my SL maybe below here. I think that would be very, I'll just wait for it. That would be my entry, actually. So it has given me the move I'm waiting for. Right. So one
Okay.
thing about the market is that you don't really need to be strict about your move, right? Keep it fluid.
Mm-hmm.
If he does this, sell. If he does this, buy. It's that simple.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
since the market
Yeah.
has been trending downwards, yeah, they now
Mm-hmm.
broke this last high. So that's my cue to say that, okay, the buyers are dominating. They might not really want to wait for the market to get down here before
Yeah.
they're already entering the market to target this.
So should come towards that 4691 again, I guess. Zone again.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to set a buy limit right here, have my SL down here,
Mm-hmm.
then my TP at this very point here, and allow it to run. So that's mine. That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do. So I'll simply
So
do
the TP is gonna be the same, the
the last
last
high.
high, I guess.
No, no, no.
Yes.
It's beyond the last high. This is the last high. Yeah. It's beyond the last high.
124. Okay.
Yeah. I'm targeting on the daily time frame.
Mm,
Remember, on the daily time frame, I have
mm.
this imbalance that I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
4637. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So for good, like good has
Mm,
the habit or the I don't know, good is used always used to. If this is a high, good would
mm-hmm.
always want to
A little
good
bit.
will always
Wait a
want
little
to
bit.
break it, right? So I'm
Mm,
expecting this market to
mm-hmm.
just tiny break.
Mm. Shoot up a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Mm. Yeah, I've seen that
That's what I'm
before.
expecting on this. So I don't want to aim higher. I'll just aim this high. That's my
That's
target.
exact thought. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So
Do that
that's
sometimes.
that's what I'm targeting here. So back to 5 minutes, right? Funny enough, this guy might actually leave me behind, but I would wait regardless. So things are like that.
Okay.
They'll just leave you
Mm,
waiting for it to come back. It won't come back. But
to come back. Yeah.
see, if you leave me, fine. But the most important thing is to know exactly what you're looking for and not go against it because it gives you a better price. And let me just though I saw a very good it gave me a very good for 7 3 3 6. Okay, let's spend it. Spend it, please. So let's see it. Oh, so that's just it, family. That's just it. We've done analysis for this morning. Now, this what I'm trading
Yeah.
now, yeah, is another strategy I
Yeah.
use. Yeah, for um 6:30 in the morning. That would be like your midnight. So since you're around, you can
Mm-hmm.
practice these as well. Now, the idea
Yeah.
is on the 30 minutes time frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
simple. If the market, yeah, from the 30 minutes time
Mm-hmm.
frame, if the market is around a lower range, yeah, go for a buy. If it's around a higher range, go for a sell. So
So
this time,
in 30 minutes time frame. Okay. Okay.
yeah, 30
So
minutes
that's
time.
what I'm buying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's what it's buying right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's buying, but the analysis is done on the 30 minutes time frame. Then you now break down to a lower time frame
Mm-hmm.
to get your precise entry.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
what I have here is what's it called? Yeah. So I can see that this is a 30 minutes time. This is the 30-minute candle for 6:30.
Candle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for 6:30. And
Mm,
this is a low. This is already an uptrend. The
mm,
market did a pullback. In fact, if I'm to draw
yes.
from this point to this point, like the market actually did a pullback. This is actually a support
Mm,
zone, if you can see it. This is
yes.
support. This is a support zone. The market tapped into this support zone. The market came, respected them, boom, came back here and is appearing, right? So this is actually a
Mm-hmm.
good buy.
Yeah.
But the best thing I can do here is to wait for, just as I'm waiting for a retest for my buy to,
Mm-hmm.
it's already a buy trade. I'm just waiting for
Okay.
a good opportunity to take
Retest
this buy,
to
right?
take it. Okay. Mm, mm,
So let me show you that of yesterday as well. Yesterday's yesterday's trade took time. Um, 6:30. So this is 6:30 as well, right? So this is 6:30, right? I saw it. I was like, okay, this is a good trade. Yeah, this market is gonna buy, right? But,
mm-hmm.
but there's an imbalance down here. See that?
Um,
There's an imbalance down here. So the market will want to
I think I
respect this
saw that
imbalance.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I think I saw that move yesterday.
Aha. So the market will want to
I was
respect this
awake at that time.
imbalance before moving. So you wait. It's gonna take time. In fact, it took until 11:30 before it came into this point to now give us the bullish move. That
Mm,
now,
mm,
my TP was
yeah.
around, I think just I think somewhere around here or so. I deleted that stuff. So that is how to that's why I'm not actually moved by this particular move this guy is making here. So I'll just chill and wait for
Okay.
it. All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's just it about it. That's just it about it. I just
Okay.
about it. All right, it's coming down. So,
Yeah. It's good.
so I believe you got something this morning, great man.
I did. I did. Thank you. Thank you so
So
much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So it gets
Mm,
better. Practice, practice, practice. That's just what it is. All right. So
mm.
cheers and have an amazing day. All right.
Yeah. I can always text you when I have any questions, right? Privately
Sure,
on WhatsApp.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. Sure, there's no problem.
Do you have like private, do you do also like personal coaching apart from the one you do on the Zoom like this? Do
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
your own
I do.
personal students?
Like personal, what's it called? Like attending to people that have questions.
Yeah, or you have your own personal, like, me, how will I call it now? Like you say, okay, this is strictly for you, your own um, trading, your
Yeah,
trading
yes,
group
I
and
have, I
all this.
have,
Do you have person?
I have my personal models of trading basically, apart from what I teach in the community. Yeah.
Okay,
So if you come in, I show you
okay,
what I know. Right. So this one I'm teaching you now,
okay,
is not even part of what we do in the community basically, but we still do it
okay.
for what we do. Right. So if you have questions, you come in with what I have, I show you. You can work with it.
Mm, okay,
Right. So
okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Mm.
it's all good. All
All
right.
right, thank you so much. Appreciate
Cheers.
this. Mm, appreciate this. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm. Do have a good day.